I'm gonna black the cams out.
So go ahead and turn the evening news. Let them spoon feed lies to you. Oh yes, and well go ahead and trust those wolves in fancy clothes. Let them tell you what you think you need to know. Some say you get what you pay for. Others say you get what you need. But if you ain't got shit to stand for, then why the hell do you play? Some people say that you get what you deserve. Others say you get what you get. But if it don't break your leg or pick your pocket, why judge a man on how he lives? So go ahead and turn on the morning news. Drink your coffee and eat your everything bagel too. Oh yes, and make sure you let them tell you who to hate today. It's gonna change tomorrow anyway. Some say you get what you pay for. Others say you get what you need. But if you ain't got shit to stand for, then why the hell do you bleed? Some people say that you get what you deserve. Others say you get what you get. But if it don't break your leg or pick your pocket, or why judge a man on how he lives? You can have faith in God, but that don't mean that God damn thing. You don't give a damn about one another. And I don't care much for religion, but I know we got to look out for our brothers and sisters. Some say you get what you pay for, and others say you get what you need. But if you ain't got shit to stand for, then why the hell do you bleed? Some people say that you get what you deserve, and others say you get what you get. But if it don't break your leg or pick your pocket, why judge a man on how he lives? So go ahead, turn on the evening news. Let them spoon feed lies to you.
Welcome everybody to Boozin' News. How's
Hey.
it going? We are live and uncut, and this is the happy half hour.
Live.
And uncut. Hey Albert, how you doing?
I'm good, man.
Mm-hmm. Well, we right on time. I had to go ahead. I already filmed a little bit of a segment. Albert's not here with me again today, unfortunately. So we're doing the Skype thing. But I went ahead and filmed our cocktail special, which you guys are going to want to check out when I publish this on Saturday on our YouTube, because today's cocktail, Albert, was fucking fire.
Damn, I wish I could have been there. Fuck.
But I gave the instructions so you can make one at home. It's actually stuff that you probably got laying around, especially this time of year. It's a holiday kind of inspired, cocktail. So anyway, here we are with the happy half hour. This is a weekly live stream that we do where Albert and I have a little bit to drink, and we talk about what's been going on in the news live, and we want to hear from you guys. So if you guys want to get into the comment section here on YouTube, or I posted this to Facebook, you should see it on your Facebook, Albert. Let me see if it's there real quick. Do. So what's been going on, Albert? Tell me what's been going on with your week, man.
Man, I not really anything out of the ordinary. Just the same old, just staying home,
Yeah.
and making content.
I've been watching your new content, man. It is fucking great.
Thanks, bro. Yeah, I'm trying to keep it coming out more and more and keeping it better every time. So I appreciate it.
It's good. I liked what was today's TikTok one that you posted? The it's funny crap. Can't believe I forgot. Been blowing and going all day. What was the one you posted today? It was
Oh yeah, I don't even know. I post so many. Sometimes I post stuff on Facebook and on Instagram that I posted like the night before on the TikTok, so I don't even know. Was it the 5 signs you're too nice? Or no?
Yeah. No, I don't even remember.
Oh no, I don't know.
Who knows?
That's how much I make. I've been trying to make content, guys. So go follow me on my bullshit. Go follow me at goddamn Albert Deleon Live on Instagram.
I'm not seeing the post on our YouTube or on our Facebook. So let me post that real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was, man. I know I saw. So we've been cracking the meme game. Everybody, if you're not following us, tell them about where they can catch some of our memes and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah. We post a new meme every day, and yeah, we've just been memeing it up on our Instagram, Booze and News. Follow us at Booze and News on Instagram. Follow us on Twitter. Twitter is where Jonathan has been blazing through with his expressions on the world.
It's good. I like it, man. You were right. I do like Twitter. It's kind of like, it feels like what I was trying to do with Facebook. That just wasn't
I know.
really right for Facebook, man.
I can't believe you never got on it.
Well, at first it didn't appeal to me, man, because it just seemed like something that all the boomers were doing. You know what I mean? It is,
Yeah.
and I know that like with every new technology, you should get on it but it's, but yeah, now I'm appreciating it, and I'm kind of liking it. I like it. What's cool about it is I get to talk to a lot of strangers, unlike Facebook, which is like it's people that I know that I'm talking to. Twitter's totally different. It's all interacting with new people.
And you've been doing good, bro.
Well, thanks, man. Thanks a bunch. So, yeah, man, what else we got to talk about? I had some things I wanted to talk about this week. I haven't been doing much. I've been staying in. Dude, these COVID numbers are fucking crazy.
I know.
We can talk about that real quick. Let's look up those numbers, y'all. Let's see where we're at.
Let's get scared for real quick.
It's fucking nuts. And everybody I know in Houston, they've totally given the fuck up. They're out. They're done. You know what I mean?
You're talking about the comics?
Yeah, not just the comics. Everybody, you know, and that's the thing. I mean, the comics is one thing. You know what I mean? They're all out at the bars that are allowed to be open. But you know, there's a little watering hole right by where I live. It's always open. It's always got people at it. Not a goddamn mask. Never been a mask. It's nuts. What are we at? Texas, 2.3 million cases now. Almost 20,000 new cases today. Woo! So, United States, we've now had 25.6 million cases. We are over a quarter. We are just 1/4 basically of the world's entire COVID cases. So, hey man, my whole life they told us that we were number 1, and I knew it. I was just wondering when it was gonna pay off. Albert, we got a question that came in. Jonathan Martin asked, "How many bottles of Crown Royal do you have to drink to get the shirt?"
Oh.
The answer to that question is way too many. So
Dude.
the real question is, was it worth it? What the damage I did to my liver for a free shirt?
Is that how you really got that shirt? There was like a contest or something?
No, I wish. That would be a cool story. This shit came off of like Wish.com.
I like that. I like it though. That's a nice ass sweater.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah, baby. That's right. So, let's see here. What else do we got? So, COVID-19, we were saying 101 cases worldwide. Let's look at some of these numbers, man. I can, we've got, oh man, in UK, did you see the UK death total has now gone up?
Jesus. I didn't know that.
Yeah, let me see if I can pull them up.
You know, I just want to say real quick.
It's not just the death total, their percentage. Like the rate of death in UK has increased. It's not just, I mean, of course the numbers are going up, but it's like more percent higher are dying now.
I just want to say, as far as the United States goes.
Well, and I guess, I guess they're accrediting that to the new strain, right? They're supposed to be more contagious and more, and therefore more deadly. You know.
That shit's scary. You see, this is what I'm talking about. I don't know how people are not scared of this. I don't know how. I don't understand it. Like I mean, I get that there's stupid people and all that, but it's got to be more than just, being an idiot. But maybe that is all it is. Like you're just an idiot and you don't give a fuck and you just.
No, people just don't give a fuck. There's like these weird alpha brain people that think I'll just get it and I'll be fine. And what they don't understand is it's unresearched. We don't know the lingering side effects of this shit, They're saying that it can linger in your brain, cause all kind of memory, brain problems down the road. It can cause all kinds of heart, organ, lung problems down the road after you've recovered from it. You know what I mean? Latent issues.
There's a thing called risk. Like we all take risks. Like we get in our car. Someone can argue and say, well, you drive a car every day. That's risky. That's true.
It's true.
Or or someone could say, oh, you own a large dog. That dog could attack you or someone one day. That is true. But the difference between owning a dog, driving a car, and these things that are risky is that we have a little bit of control over that stuff. Whereas with a virus that's just floating in the air, we can't even see it, can't even feel it. You're telling me you're not scared of something that you can't see? That scares the shit out of me. Like I can't see this thing. It's gonna get in me, and it's gonna affect me however it affects me. I won't have any idea how it's gonna affect me because there's no way of knowing.
I was thinking about it
crazy.
Yeah, I was thinking about it like this, Albert. So the people who are like, oh, it's not gonna affect me or whatever, it reminds me, or like, fuck it, like I'm fine without it. It really does remind me of like the seatbelt thing. When they told people, oh, you should wear seatbelts because look, here's the evidence. It'll save your life. You know what I mean? Right. And then they're like, well, I don't like doing it. It's uncomfortable. And then they try to go, well, this one guy, it killed him because he got into a crash and he couldn't get out of his seatbelt or whatever. They point to that kind of. It's like, oh, one vaccine killed one guy. Guess we should just give up on fucking vaccines, y'all. You know what I mean? Yeah. Even though it can save millions of lives. It's this irrational, circular thinking. You know what I mean? It's like cognitive dissonance. It's like they have to know that what they're saying is bullshit, but there's some kind of weird prideful thing where they don't want to admit it. They're just going to keep doing the dumb thing.
And there's something in the back of these people's heads where, for whatever reason, they feel weak or something. Or the idea of being scared of something makes them feel uncomfortable. Right. So they're willing to throw it all, like risk it all.
Yeah, dude.
In order to seem weak or scared for just a second. Like that's insanity to me.
Because Albert, vaccines are for pussies, don't you know?
Yeah, but that's the thing. They don't want to take the vaccine, and they're also claiming they're not worried about the virus. Like so.
Well, but what's shitty about it is they're spreading it to other people who are worried. It's like the seatbelt thing. It also makes sense because not only are you protecting yourself, but if you get into an accident and you get launched out of your car, right? And you're a projectile, well, now you're a danger to everybody else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's kind of like, it's just a it's like, I don't want to say it's just common sense. It's something that you should do for your own safety and for the safety of others. It's just like wearing a mask. Like that's like the simplest thing, and that always boggles my mind. I mean, we've been dealing with this for 11 months now, right? And you still got people going around wearing a mask under their nose. I see it all the goddamn time. It's like some stupid dumb person's rebellion against authority. I'm just gonna wear my mask, but I'm gonna wear it like on my chin, like a diaper, or under my nose.
Yeah.
It's absolute stupid. And
it is. And also the mask, I've seen some TikToks and just some people that have shared like viral videos of like Trump supporters screaming into their phone, yelling, saying, "I'm done with the mask. I can't do it no more. I did it for a little bit and I can't do it no more." It's just like, you did it for a month. You can't just keep doing it, bro.
What do you mean I can't keep doing it anymore? See, that's the thing. It's like these people have nothing to really bitch about in their life.
Right.
Oh my God, asking them to wear a mask, it's so hard. You know? Look, it takes less than a year, I think, to potty train a child. Right? From what I've read.
For sure.
And we can't teach these adults to wear a mask in a year. It's fucking stupid.
We just got to get these people and put them on their own island and just be like, y'all, here you go. Get the fuck out of here, man. I call it the selfish, like, these are just flat out, just like completely simplified. We're talking about just selfish people right here. These people, and when, in my opinion, if you're a selfish person, your opinion doesn't even matter at that point. You can say whatever the fuck you want. The fact that you only care about yourself says it all. Like, you could say whatever the fuck you want to me. Oh, I gave I did this for this person last year. It's like, I don't give a fuck. You're still overall a selfish ass motherfucker. Like, who gives a shit about anything that you do? Yeah.
Well, it's shitty. We're gonna get a little bit. Well, it's not a fun segment. There's nothing fun about COVID-19, but to talk about what we're going to be talking about in today's episode of COVID-19, I am going to be talking about an article that I read, and I want to go over with you about vaccinating your pets for COVID-19. And so we will get into that at length, but that's going to be an interesting discussion people should tune in for. I want to see what you think about it. I want to read through some of what these vets and scientists have said. But they actually think that it's one of those things that will be crucial, kind of like a rabies shot down the road, that will be required for animals, because some animals are known to actually, like dogs and cats even, potentially get the virus from humans and spread it back.
God damn, bro.
So we'll get.
See, this is what I'm saying. If it can get into a cat, into a dog, motherfucker's gonna go to a bar and hang out with no mask on the patio and drink a beer. Come on.
Well, they're dumb. You know, there were people in
there
were people in the 80s that were just kind of like this with AIDS. You know, it's kind of like we don't ever learn from our mistakes. You know, in the 80s, you had people like, oh, that only affects gay people. They were convinced. They were 100% convinced. You know.
They wanted to believe non-reality thoughts so bad. And we have there's way too much of that in America right now. We're way too spoiled of a country to be acting like such idiots. These.
Well, I think that's what builds it, though, is how spoiled we are. I think we
would.
I don't think we would have gotten that stupid.
And that's normal.
I don't think we could have gotten so stupid had we been struggling all along. I think it's kind of the privilege that's allowed us.
And we have to acknowledge that, and then that should make us feel some self awareness. Like, man, we're fucked up for the way that we treat ourselves.
We don't ever acknowledge that, though. We Albert, I wish we would. How do we address stupidity in this country? Because it's so taboo. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to admit that they're dumber than the other person. Look, I know I'm not that intelligent. There's many friends of mine that I have, and just people out there who are more intelligent than I am. But I'm humble enough to know that, you know, if I read and apply myself, I can learn something new. I can change my thought process. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's
exactly.
But
that's all it's about.
But most people aren't willing to do that, and that is like that is you know, because if ignorance is all it is, it's just like you want to stay ignorant. That's the challenge. And how do you get people to be comfortable accepting that it's okay to be wrong? You know what I mean?
Well, these people,
it's okay to be dumb.
You don't know everything. People are dangerous.
Well, nobody knows everything. A baby doesn't. You don't know everything when you're born. You don't know anything when you're born. You know.
Right.
So, yeah, I don't know, man. It's something we definitely need to address. It's like we coddle people. It's just the same kind of thing with overweight people. You know, it's all genes or whatever. No personal responsibility. You've been eating fucking McDonald's your whole life. Couldn't be that. You know.
Yeah, I think the answer. I think eventually what's gonna start to happen. I mean, if it was up to me, and I've said this kind of as a joke throughout my life, like, you know, they would, you know, if it was up to me, the government would monitor who can have children or not. But we're never going to do that. That sounds crazy. If we're never going to do that, and anyone can just have babies.
Well, that would be probably useful in a way. But here's the thing: the thing is, Albert, that it isn't just smart people who have smart children. That's kind of like what they say in like Idiocracy or whatever, but that's not true, right? There's more to it than that. There's like the environment. There's the nurture.
For sure.
It's not just nature.
100%.
There's the nurture environment. There's their education. There's, you know, all of that.
The personality.
Poor
of the
people.
parent, too.
You know, sometimes you get like a savant, like a genius who comes out of a slum or a ghetto or something. You know what I mean?
Right.
So if you allowed the government to control population that way, we would actually be missing out on a lot of geniuses and a lot of brilliant people.
Well,
you know?
I don't mean it to be like that. I guess what I'm saying is, as of right now, like there is no. I'm not saying that dumb people don't create geniuses. I know that does happen. I guess I'm referring to more the fact that we have a lot of people out there that don't want to actually raise a child, having children.
Oh, well, that's part of it. Yeah, that's a big problem.
And therein lies a lot of the mental illness that we deal with in this country.
Which is why a woman's choice is so important. That's a capability that they have. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, I'm not even. I'm talking about like.
But
no one has a. I'm talking about no one has a choice. Like you're gonna have to go through paperwork.
But that's the thing. If you don't want to have it, why are we forcing? Why would you force people to? You know what I mean?
No, I don't.
It's
want,
going to be.
no, I don't
It's going
want
to
no
be
one.
shitty.
That's why right, exactly. No, because I'm totally pro-choice. I don't think people should be having kids if they don't want them. I'm just saying that there's too many fucking dumb people in this fucking country, and it's finally being acknowledged on how I've seen it on the internet. People are like literally mesmerized by how many Trump supporters there were in this country, and literally like scratching their head like, I had no idea we had this many racist, ignorant people in this country.
Right.
It's just like, yeah, if you open up your eyes and stop fucking, looking at your fucking phone all day long, you'll know you're surrounded by dangerous idiots.
I knew they were there.
I knew they were there too.
But when we started doing this show and I started really digging into all of that, you know what I mean? I didn't realize how bad it was. And then it started to make sense, man. When you started to realize that this has been, it kind of, you didn't see a lot of it, the overt racism and all that stuff.
I got a phone.
Well, cancel it.
Call.
Just cancel it.
I did. I did.
You didn't see a lot of the overt racism and stuff. Like, right during it felt like it dropped off a little bit. You know what I mean? After the civil rights movement and like in the 90s. I mean, even though it was there was definitely Rodney King and all the shit, But I remember growing up, it just felt like it had kind of gone away, but it hadn't. It was just kind of lurking, And it's always been there in Americans' history. There's always been this American fascism, this we have a history of white supremacy in this country that we have never really gotten away from. But speaking of, it looks like even though Trump incited a bunch of white supremacists and crazy conspiracy theorists to mob and ransack the Capitol, it looks like he is not going to be impeached. I mean, that's my opinion from what I'm seeing right now. Mitch McConnell kind of folded on his stance for impeachment, and they need 17 Republicans to convict, and they don't have them. I think they have like 5 or 6 right now, so it looks like he's going to be acquitted of all those charges.
That's the government for you.
So there you go. I mean,
the government makes. Let me just talk about this for one second. The government makes actually no fucking sense to have 2 parties going at it simultaneously every fucking day of the week, trying to come up with big decisions for this country. that logic makes no fucking sense.
Yeah.
The government should be one fucking party that is there for the people and helping out people in need and who need help.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if I believe that. I don't think it should be one. I believe it should be multiple. But two is just as bad. I don't like one. I don't like two. The reason being is two just creates gridlock. Right? One, though, would, I think, be very authoritarian. So if you look at, like, China, right? They may have different parties, but really they only have the one, which is the, what's it called? The People's, whatever. I can't believe I'm blanking on it right now. The Communist Party of China.
Oh shit, man! So, is someone fucking with me? What the fuck is going on? Hold on, let me see.
Don't answer it. Just block. Just
well,
cancel.
no. I was gonna see if I have to fucking shut off my fucking like don't get no calls right now thing.
So we will. Don't worry. It's one. We only got like fucking a few more minutes of this shit. And,
all right.
And I'll show you how to block that shit here in a second, so they can fuck off. So anyway, that's been happening in the news this week. I don't know if we talked about this last week. Did we talk about Biden already caving on the $2,000 checks? We definitely talked about it on the show.
Yeah, it's going to be $1,400 now.
Right, and they're saying, "Oh, that's what we meant." You know what I mean? Like we gave you $600. If you add that to $1,400, I mean, do the math. That's $2,000. And now he is instead of us just And here's the thing. Look, all right, if that's the fucking cave that they're going to take. If that's the cave that they're going to take, then just send us the $1,400 check, right?
Right.
And send it now. Now it's going to go. Now Biden's saying, "Oh, we're gonna litigate this. We're gonna get a bipartisan because we could be sending this out to people with too much money." Fuck that. Just send us it. What you can do, right? Just send it to everybody. What you can do if you gave somebody a $1,400 check, right, that made so much money. Then you can, do like a tax thing in the end of the year where they pay it back. But this way you just send it all out. Because if you have to choose who you send it to, it's going to take a lot longer for us to get those $1,400 checks.
For sure.
So, that's been fucking going on.
But I mean, that's like I said, that's just more government fucking horse shit.
Yeah.
And that's see, I mean, that's the kind of shit that makes motherfuckers like me be like, why the fuck? Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, we're gonna see what Joe does. I mean, so far it's better than Trump because I don't have to look at Trump's fucking face every fucking day. But
Repair Team 6 said he thinks it should be $1,800. I mean, whatever. Why not $2,000? I mean, we're splitting hairs here. Like,
hey, bro, how do I turn off this fucking phone thing? Because I feel like someone's fucking with me.
They probably are, but I won't know how to do it until we get off live, so I can look it up. So
no, I know.
We just have to. We're live, so we just have to wait. And they're a dickhead. Whoever they are, just block them, and fuck them.
Well, I'm trying to think where I have my number at. I think I have it on my Facebook. Or some bullshit. It's never been a problem.
Who knows? They're a dick. So, but yeah, Repair Team 6, $1,800, whatever. I mean, that's fine. Honestly, at this point, give us the $1,400. Like, just give it to everybody, and then if you don't worry about if you're giving it to somebody who made $75,000 or whatever, or pick and choose, or $76,000. Just give it to everybody. If they made more than that, let them take it out of their taxes. You can figure that out later on. Well, we've got to kind of wrap up. We're almost done here. We got about 4 minutes left. Oh, last thing I wanted to talk about, Albert.
Let me just do this real quick. Take 1 second.
Well, I don't know how to do it.
I'm gonna do it. I've done it before. Let me do it real quick.
Okay. So last thing I wanted to talk to you about, if you can still hear me, was that Biden passed an executive order to ban the private prisons. All right, let me check and see. I'll look this up real quick so I get it correct. Biden's executive order. Let's see. So I can find this. All right. So, So yeah, Biden said the U.S. government needs to change its whole approach to the issue of racial equity. He added that the nation is less
I've done it before, but I forgot. You know how to do this
preposterous.
setting
I can hear you,
where no
Albert.
one
I
can
can hear
call
you,
you?
Albert. Here, I'm gonna.
Like, it blocks people from calling you.
All right. Well, this is fucked. I'm just gonna end his call. So anyway, all right. I'm just gonna continue reading this. And we're gonna end the happy half hour without Albert because somebody's a fucking dickhead. Yeah. So Biden, he passed this racial equity. Well, no, he's talking about racial equity because, you know, he was actually one of the proponents of the crime bill, which put a lot of people of color, especially black men, in jail. So it kind of looks, to me, on the surface, that he is trying to right some of his wrongs. That with the Keystone Pipeline have been the two most surprising things of the Biden presidency so far. So we'll see what the fuck happens. I think that that's pretty good looking forward. We'll see what happens. Like I said, we'll see if they can actually stick to that, because we basically have institutionalized slavery in this country with our private prison system. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and wrap the episode. I'm going to go Google how the fuck to block people and make a private Skype so this doesn't happen again. Thank you, Repair Team 6. I'm so glad that we ended the Keystone Pipeline as well. That was pretty unprecedented, to be honest. I did not think that was going to happen. If you get a chance, go ahead and follow Booze and News on Instagram and on Twitter and on Facebook. We post different content on each of those sites. We also, if you're on our YouTube right now, which if you're watching this, you are, go ahead and follow us here, like and subscribe. If you can give to our PayPal, please do. It helps me buy more booze, and you know, we don't mind. We were going to do this show regardless, but a little extra cash in our pocket doesn't hurt. Zoom. How about Zoom? I don't fucking know. We use Skype for this show. We couldn't get Zoom to work, but you know, we might do some kind of Zoom thing. Albert and I have been trying to figure out how to do like some kind of debate kind of platform, so maybe we can do Zoom. I've been doing Twitch, which has been a lot of fun. You can follow us on Booze and News on Twitch, where I game typically with my friend Andrew. But getting some more people into that. If anybody wants to game and talk about news and current events, they can go follow Booze and News on Twitch. But yeah, this has been the Happy Half Hour. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm Jonathan Fleissner. That was Albert Deleon. And cheers, you guys.